Thanks, Tom. The Fairbanks Ice Dogs facing the Robertson Cup tournament host Texas Tornado for the right to play in the 2012 National Championship game. First period, Taylor Munson looking for Alec Hajdukovic, who puts back his own rebound to get the Dogs on the board at 8:03 of the period. Fairbanks up 1-rip. Just over 4 minutes later, Anton Rackling gets taken out by the linesman, and that is trouble because Jordan Lovick finds Skylar Spiller. Game tied at 1, and that would have a huge impact on this game. Under a minute to play in the first, Gabe Levin driving wide and finding Rudy Somonte. Dogs back on top 2-1 after one off Somonte's first goal of the tournament. In the second, Drew Mayer scored the only goal of the period to knot the game at 2 following 40 minutes of play. The teams traded third period goals as Racklin scored his second of the RoboCup to put the Dogs up 3-2. But 5 minutes and 1 second later, Justin Greenberg tied the game at 3. Your score at the end of regulation. In overtime, Fairbanks certainly had its chances but just couldn't find the back of the net, and that would haunt them as Drew Allen ended it, burying the game winner at 16:39 off an assist from John Kirtland, and the Tornado take this one 4-3 in overtime. Ice Dog head coach Trevor Stewart describes the message he delivered to his team in an emotional locker room.
We had a chance, and we knew we were one of the better teams, and it's just, anytime we go to overtime, it's just, we had our chances. It's tough, but it was just a matter of trying to collect ourselves and reflect on the positives that we got out of this year, and especially paying attention to the 20-year-olds and realize what they've done for this organization. And that's their last game of junior hockey that they just played, and it's tough because it's the best years of your life, and they don't have that anymore. So it was good for our younger guys to see how emotional they were in the room, and hopefully they'll be able to learn from that and take that with them going forward.
That's really what hurts the most is how close the team is, and a lot of times it's not the loss that hurts so much, but it's more knowing that you're not going to be able to play with these guys anymore. Some of them, like I've been playing with for the past 3 years of my life, and just knowing that we're all going separate ways is really what hurts the most. It's not always the loss. It's sort of the end of the journey that makes it so tough. So that shows how close we were as a team, I think.
The Tornado will play the St. Louis Bandits in the championship game. The Bandits sent the Amarillo Bulls packing with a 3-2 win in regulation in the early semifinal contest. The win marked the Bandits' third come-from-behind victory of the tournament, and it's beginning to wear on head coach Jeff Brown.
Well, it's hard on the coaches, I can tell you that. It's, I wish we could get up a couple and kind of cruise home, but we talked about believing, and the guys believe. And even when we get down 1 or sometimes 2, we know we can score, we know we can come back, and it's just one of those deals where we all believe in one another, and they found a way again. They just found a way again.
Well, that will do it for tonight from Texas. I will have one more report from Frisco coming your way tomorrow night. Jamie Schwartzwald, News 13 Sports.